How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 coming at you. This week is the big one. The Irish get their first big test on this young season as they travel to Ann Arbor to take on the Michigan Wolverines in the big house, prime time, under the lights, in front of 110,000 plus screaming fans. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Now, of course, as we all know, this is the last time that these two teams will be meeting in the big house for quite some time. After next season, when these two teams meet up in South Bend, the series is going to go on a little hiatus, so that way Notre Dame can get settled into its 5-game-a-year slate with the ACC. But I can guarantee you guys that after next year, it will not be the last time these two teams meet. We will meet again sometime in the future. Mark my words on that. But anyway, back to the game itself. I just want to tell all you guys right now, no matter if you're a Notre Dame fan, a Michigan fan, whoever what happens to be watching this video, I don't care what Brady Hoke said. I don't care what Brian Kelly said. This rivalry is a huge one, and it's one of the biggest ones in all of college football. And I don't care what anybody says about it. I want to win this game bad every single year that it's happened. I mean, this rivalry, really, when you think about it, is great for college football. Two of the longest-running programs in the nation, full of tradition, full of memories. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that. And anyone who doesn't respect that, you're a fool. But, you know, all you Michigan fans out there, you want to win this one bad. Myself and all the other Irish fans, we want to win it bad. So we know how big this rivalry is, no matter how much people want to downplay it. But anyway, as for the game itself, you know, this Michigan team, they're coming off a huge 59-9 win over Central Michigan. Now, I got to give the devil its dues here. As much as I dislike Michigan, I've always respected them. I mean, you know, what is there not to respect? I mean, they are a historical program filled with their own tradition. They put out a lot of great athletes over the years, a lot of good football teams, and they're good. What more can I say about that? I mean, they are a good, solid football team. And they're definitely not to be overlooked, that's for sure. I mean, right off the bat, they have the edge with probably the biggest stadium in all of college football. As I said, 110,000 plus screaming fans. It's going to be a ruckus, just a complete, a ridiculous environment, very hostile. But as for the team itself, definitely their biggest star is quarterback Devin Gardner. Now, in my opinion, he is 100 times better than Denard Robinson. He can run, he can throw, a very strong arm, scrambling tendencies. He's probably, without a doubt, their biggest weapon. And we have to find a way to shut him down. And in addition to that, Michigan has a great receiving core, a great running back core, and to their running back who was lost to the year to an ACL injury a few days ago, you know, my condolences. I feel bad for him, and I hope you make a speedy recovery. But still, though, even without him, it's still a good running back core. And my keys to victory are simply this. First off, defensively. That's where it all lies, I think. Last week against Temple, we got away with a lot of things. I mean, missed tackles, lousy coverage at times. We just seem to step behind what we're used to playing, at least from last year anyway. I mean, granted, we lost a couple of key players, but still, we're still essentially the same core of guys, and there's no excuse for that. Now, all those little mistakes that we made last week, maybe we were able to get away with that against Temple, but this week against Michigan, they'll make us pay for it. Okay? So we have to be sharp out there. We have to finish tackles. We have to wrap up and just make plays, finish the plays. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but you guys get what I'm saying. We have to play sharp out there. We can't afford to make any mistakes, or Michigan will make us pay for it. Now, definitely a key matchup on defense is our front seven against their offensive line, specifically with their three middle spots, because their center and both guard spots they have first-time starters in. And I think definitely a big key is for us to rush straight up the middle. You know, take advantage of that, not necessarily inexperience, but, you know, I'm sure that those guys are probably having a little bit of they still have a little bit of nerves in their system, and obviously our defense is not going to be the same as Central Michigan. We're a top defense in the nation here, so take advantage of that up the middle rush, put a lot of pressure there. Now, on their offensive line, both their tackle spots, they're pretty stable there, or consistent, I should say. They're pretty good. So I think if guys like our ends like Stephon Tuitt and Ishaq Williams, if they can have a good day putting pressure on the outside, I like our chances in this game. I really do. But that's really all I can say about it, is we just have to play better on defense. We have to step our game up to the next level. Now our offense, I know it's only been one game and it was against Temple, but really I don't really see us. I really don't think we should change much on offense. The only change that I see us making on offense is we step it up to the next level. Because against the big boys that are coming up on our schedule, we have to step it up. Michigan's going to be better, Purdue, Michigan State, Oklahoma. We got to bring it for them. And as I've said, week in and week out, going back the last 4 years, ever since I've been doing this, turnover-free football. That's where it's at. So I think, guys, overall, if I think we can keep it up, play sharp, not make mistakes, there's no reason why we can't win this game by at least 10. So my final score prediction for this game, despite how good Michigan is and the hostile environment, I see us winning this game 38-28. So with that, guys, this is ND Sean 45 signing off. I will catch you guys later. Go Irish, beat Michigan.